The Chain Gang Sports Show here on a Monday morning, and it is good to have you. We've got U.S. Open action. It was Wyndham for the win. WNBA commemorating their 30th season in Los Angeles yesterday. Major League Baseball, World Cup soccer. We've got it all here on the Chain Gang Sports Show.
We want to give a big shout out to the U.S. News and Entertainment Network for producing this show. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date.
It's the Chain Gang Sports Show, recorded at the Flagler Voice Podcast Studios in association with the U.S. News and Entertainment Network. Things are truly better with us. All right, Tommy Thunder, Johnny Monte, Carlo with you on a Monday morning, and I tell you what, action-packed weekend. I tell you what, every Monday we've got so much to cram into 30 minutes, but...
Yeah. It's always coming off of the weekends always, but I mean this was the first weekend of a true fall off,
right? When
it came to sports, no NBA, no NHL,
no championships,
no football. They didn't even talk NFL this weekend. I was surprised by that.
Yeah, it was a drop off.
But the World Cup has added a great. Just think, it's once every 4 years. So without the World Cup, we'd be just talking about
Major League Baseball.
Yeah, of course.
It's like
Major League Baseball's at that point too. It's before the All-Star break,
right?
No playoff runs. You're just trying to feel out still who's going to make the run, and the top 5 teams are Milwaukee, the Dodgers, Yankees.
Oh, well, in the American League, there's only 5 teams going into Monday's action with, and it's 13 games on the docket this Monday, some in the afternoon. Oh, actually, all of them begin at 6:40. Your Yankees in Detroit take on the Tigers.
Yeah.
But there's only 5 teams with a winning record in the American League.
That's crazy.
And so if the playoffs were to start...
As long as one of them are the Yankees, it's okay.
Right now they've got the best record in the American League and not too far off from being the best record in all of baseball.
What's it? The 27 is... Somebody's got 27 wins. Losses. Yankees have 30. And the Dodgers have 29. Milwaukee's got 28.
Tampa has
Atlanta's
Atlanta's got the top record right now in Major League Baseball. But first, let's, this is the word I've got to always... watch it it's like Schlittler for you, Shinnecock.
Shinnecock Hills
Golf Course Country Club there.
U.S. Open.
Open.
Going into Sunday, Wyndham Clark had a 5-stroke lead.
Yeah.
Going in, and was the only guy that was. His putter was so. When your putter is red hot, it is hard not to score if you can stay in the fairway and just do the basics to get to the green. But his putter was so hot, and he proved that even when he fell off, he fell back a few strokes. It brought everybody back into the field. He ended up winning by 1. Sam Burns just missed that 1 on 18.
Almost went into OT.
But on 16. Clark hit one into the fescue, as they call it, that tall grass, and then had to do a layup, but it was a par 5, and he was probably 20 feet just to hold par, and if he didn't, Burns was they were tied.
Right.
And he dropped it.
Yeah, he came up big.
Drano. Nothing but Drano. It was a the wind was tough. The greens.
It's a tough course.
Man. It's only the 3rd time somebody finished under par to win the thing. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Somewhat a historical win. It's the 2nd win he won in Los Angeles back in 2023.
It's good stuff. His dad. He didn't know his dad was there. His dad popped out of the crowd. It was just some good moments. It's always a good moment. I always associate the U.S. Open because with Father's Day. It's always Father's Day, and it was either Phil Mickelson's birthday or in this case this week it was Scheffler's birthday. And Tom Kim's birthday. So you had some birthdays. They were singing happy birthday on the greens.
I had a birthday on Thursday, and that's when I always say to myself, U.S. Open and also College Baseball World Series.
Yeah, which is 1-1
month. Oh, what's that again?
Is the college baseball the final game tonight, right?
Oh yeah, tonight.
North Carolina,
7:00 on ESPN. It's North Carolina, we picked them to win.
I didn't
and,
realize that Oklahoma had gone on such a hot run
Yeah.
in the World Series. I didn't
we
realize
were thinking
that.
Georgia.
They're
maybe.
averaging 10 runs a game.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well, they beat them 9-1 on Saturday. Yesterday, Oklahoma loses 6-2
Yeah.
to North Carolina. So
Yeah.
I'm still favoring North Carolina.
Yeah, so am I. Pitching's everything, and North Carolina's got a good staff.
Yeah,
That's the way it works.
that's right. A hot putter for golf and
And a
pitching
good
in
and
baseball.
pitching in baseball. That's it.
right. So that's big news. That's always big news.
Yeah, sure.
College
it is.
baseball
College
World
baseball
Series.
and I think we should have given it a little. Yeah, I'm glad we talked about it.
Yeah,
We've got. I tell you what, Mikey Terranova, the
World
contagious
Cup.
World Cup stuff. He'll be here again this Thursday and bringing
We'll
food
look
from
forward-
Terra. He's our food sponsor, so. And
we
he's
look
wearing
forward to that as well.
He'll be wearing a poncho and an umbrella hat because
He got hit by a few fragments from empanada fragments Thursday.
He had some chicken empanada fragments.
You were
Hey,
tearing it up.
What am I supposed to do? I'm eating to give our audience a clear perspective on what the food sponsor, how good the food is going to be some getaways.
You were over there tearing up that empanada.
There was some got away. Johnny had to call me out on one. I tried to say it went that way, but it did go hard right. But I knew Mikey's a bad germaphobe.
Right. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's Howie Mandel.
So he saw that with his peripheral vision.
Peripheral.
No doubt.
He wore it.
And
he was not happy. I told you, there's a couple times I've left where we had to wipe the foam down on the mics.
I did see it.
I know you did.
I
you
saw
called
it.
me out. You go, well, I think one
It was
went
a
hard right.
liner down the first base side. I thought it was going to hit him with a one hopper.
Foul ball.
Yeah, foul ball there. So he'll be looking. He'll be wearing the visor, looking like LaDainian Tomlinson back in the day.
The umbrella hat. Yeah, we were at a flea market and there was one laying. It was so funny because it was laying in this area like it wasn't for sale. Somebody left it because it was raining yesterday. So somebody left it. So I put it on my head and I go, Mikey, this is a freebie. We could take. He looked at me because it was a little dingy. He looked at me and goes, "You think I'm putting that on my head?" He was not germaphobe.
I'll tell you what, I could use an umbrella hat too. This past Thursday, I got sunburned like
oh yeah, you
before.
did. You definitely did. You still got a little sheen to you.
Oh yeah. It's not Martin we're talking about or Charlie. Hey, but I got to say though, World Cup action is beginning to get.
Oh man, yesterday is that kissing your sister. You remember? You've heard that.
Oh yeah,
that phrase. It was a lot of ties, but some big ties. I mean, Iran played well against Belgium. Cape Verde.
Cape Verde. We're discovering.
Yeah, Turkey A. Turkey A in the U.S. play Thursday. But, Cape Verde pulled a 2-2 tie.
We got to credit Mikey Terranova for setting us straight on somebody's
no
name
question. Yeah.
And the pitch and also the brace.
The brace, two goals.
The brace comes out. I mean, we've heard of it, but now
I've never heard of the brace. So
you never heard of the brace?
The pitch was always
Galazzo. There's terminology.
I've heard of a birdie.
But so yesterday's games. What is it? Yeah, Japan winning big over Tunisia.
Japan looks good. Mikey said, "Beware of Japan."
Beware of Japan. Spain came up with a big win, 4-0 over Saudi Arabia. Belgium and Iran. A lot of people are saying maybe Belgium might and the United States might meet later on.
The Netherlands too.
Doesn't.
Netherlands,
the
Netherlands look real good.
And I think it's Thursday at 10 o'clock at night that the U.S. United States team ends up playing. I'm thinking at 10 o'clock at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Yeah, producers going what this Thursday, Wednesday. Who are you thinking? Brazil and who?
Scotland.
Brazil and Scotland. That's good. Brazil made quick work of Haiti over the weekend too.
Yeah, we're going down to Miami and
Miami Gardens.
Yes, and we're gonna be going over to courtesy of Joe Mullins with the Joe Mullins Show that we do all of his remotes. We're going to be going over to Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian restaurant.
Yes,
you're going to the game though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's a good one.
but we're going to go eat some Brazilian food.
Now you went there before, didn't you? When you
Yeah,
were down
last
there?
time. Yeah, you know.
I haven't been to the World Cup game. We went down.
No, but the restaurant.
Oh yeah, we went down
Brazilian
to Fort
steakhouse.
Lauderdale
Mhm.
for the Formula One race.
That's right. Yeah,
And,
the Ferrari, Team Ferrari.
and then the National Air Show, and then Tommy Thunder and I were with Joe up at the wrestling thing.
Yeah,
and
River City
River City Wrestling Con up
Yeah,
in
that was creepy.
World Cup Village. Don't lose a sponsor.
No. Yeah, that's right. River City. No, it wasn't creepy. It was sad. I'm going to just say that. With
Well,
all
it
those
was.
wrestlers
All of the wrestlers from
back in the day.
when and they're looking older than me.
Yeah.
They're
And
Brutus,
decrepit.
what was it? The
Brutus, the
Barber Beefcake.
Yeah, Barber Beefcake.
Yeah, he was. Poor guy couldn't even turn his head, and yeah, there was a couple of them, and
Brutus,
one was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, on oxygen. And,
Yeah.
Jake Roberts.
Jake the Snake was
Jake
on
the
oxygen.
Snake
Yeah, and then the mouth of the South, Jimmy
Hart.
Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
He
You said he was looking pretty much
looks exactly the same,
himself.
just like a 90-year-old
preserved.
version of himself. I mean, it's like it's
it was
very
weird.
decorative.
It was strange.
He was very decorative.
I guess he's using Michael Jackson's old
Today,
oxygen chamber.
I'm going to just tell you about
preserving himself.
Today's World Cup. Man, the schedule. You got Argentina playing Austria, Norway. So you got the top players, Messi and Holland.
Oh yeah. Tonight, today.
Today.
This afternoon.
Well, 1:00 is Argentina, 8:00 tonight's Norway. But you got and then Portugal tomorrow, England tomorrow. I mean, there's some good soccer still left. France, you got France today.
Well, that's a good game that the producer's going to be seeing out there.
Yeah, Scotland and Brazil.
Scotland and Brazil.
And that's the next
6
round.
o'clock start. That game's on Fox.
That's round three.
We'll have some video of it for the next show.
You'll have some
some
game video.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
nice. Let's rub it in the sports show's face that we're at the soccer game while we're sitting here.
We'll be watching
Yeah,
it.
we're sitting here.
I don't like to brag.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's good to have
not even
connection.
going with the sports show. You're going with some political show.
So Thursday, it's Turkey A.
Turkey A
against
in the United States. Yeah.
So, we
I'm gonna have some prime rib A down there.
Yeah.
prime rib. Oh, I've been there.
Brazil A.
That's a real treat. Just the salad bar alone.
Oh yes.
We got to give them a plug. What here?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been
Chow.
you've been to Chow?
You got to.
There's one up in
I went there
Jacksonville.
one time. It was in Jacksonville at the town center in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have one up here. Very good place.
Yeah, that's where they come to the table with the spits.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And they
Right.
Start
and
cutting
they
meat.
shave
they
it right
carve
off.
it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a on the Yankee game yesterday. I'm trying to think of where they were, but they were talking about it on the Yankee game. I think maybe it was Yankee Stadium, I guess. But they were talking about the best steaks,
the best
steakhouses,
The best steakhouses they mentioned
in the country. They of course they mentioned Ruth Chris, and you got Gina Giorgetti's in Chicago. But Lowry's is a staple, and then the one in New York.
No, Lowry's. Lowry's. You can't beat Lowry's.
No, a la carte. They come there with
yeah.
No,
That's
Lowry's is
amazing.
definitely on the. But what's the big famous steakhouse in New York? It's like, oh boy, all the Yankees used to go there back in the day too.
I can't think of the name now,
me
but
neither. It's gonna drive me
you
crazy.
got me hungry,
I know. Brunson was wearing a hat for
Brunson. But you see, that's
Johnny
why
Trotters.
we're gonna have to get Karaoke Courtney back, and
Karaoke Courtney said a big hello to us. I talked to her yesterday, so
Yeah.
she'll be back soon.
we'll let her know we miss her. Hey, yesterday, if you caught some of the action out there in Los Angeles, it was Kim Hampton and Lisa Leslie replicating the opening tip-off of the first game, the league, the WNBA.
30
I didn't
years,
even
right?
realize 30 years now.
You know
We're-
what's
we're
crazy
talking
is too.
WNBA.
You gotta give the NBA props on that.
Yeah.
NBA held on to that while they were working, and they were operating in the red for so long.
But now
and now they're now they're a profitable organization, and the NBA stuck with them. Like unlike some other things, like even in baseball,
Right,
baseball's
even-
cut out a lot of the farm teams.
It's interesting how they've come a long way. there was a lot of negativity in the beginning, and now it's really picked up to where it's become what they hoped that it would be. And yes, last night, if you watched it, it was on ESPN. We mentioned it again. Sparks end up beating the Liberty, same two teams that met 30 years ago to open things up. 98-97, it was the Sparks coming up with the win, a three-pointer at the buzzer. Nika Akwamike.
They can shoot. Those women can
shot
shoot.
That three-pointer. She didn't hesitate.
No, they don't hesitate. I've seen a few of them. I've seen a few buzzer beaters this year from three-point range. They don't hold the ball long. They get rid of it.
They don't.
Peter Luger's.
It
just came to me. That's the famous New York State.
There you go.
Peter Luger's. That's back in the days. That's Sinatra's days, too. Peter Luger's.
That was the place.
Yeah. But, we had the infamous, what's the famous WNBA battle now? It used to be the NCAA battle with Caitlin Clark and, the girl from LSU. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know who you're talking
Went on to the
about.
Chicago. They battled it out again this weekend, and they had it. They went at it. Caitlin Clark got her early, and then she finished. That girl can just flat out rebound. She can, as much as people don't like her, because she's made some very derogatory comments towards Caitlin Clark, and Clark's never done anything, nor has she ever fired back.
All right. You're talking about Reese, the Atlanta Dream, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a rivalry there. But that's what sports needs, right? You need to have these guys, in their respective sports, and now the ladies now get into it, and some of them are very fierce competitors now.
Oh, sure.
In fact, have you ever attended a WNBA game? Angel Reese.
Yeah, I have. Back when they first started, back in the first New York Liberty, I'm trying to think, who was that? Oh, it was Rebecca Lobo,
Rebecca Lobo,
yeah,
who was on hand for last night's
game. Of course, yeah. Rebecca Lobo was my first, I want to say my first real introduction to women's college basketball when she was at UConn. Mm-hmm. That's when that UConn Oriema thing really started to
develop.
Yeah,
the dynasty.
And, forget about all the players he's had since. But yeah. So WNBA, but Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah,
that kid from the Brewers, man, can he throw some?
Zerowski now is hitting 104
on a regular.
Yeah. I'm thinking he's going to wear out.
He hit one. Me too. You know who's starting? Remember Pryor from? He was at USC, and then the Cubs grabbed him.
Oh, was that? I wanted to say Greg Pryor.
I think it is Greg. Pryor.
Greg Pryor.
Yeah. That's when they had Kerry Wood. He was throwing that serious heat, and it a year or two, he wore down. The arm just wore down. But then you got guys like Aroldis Chapman. He's still throwing in the hundreds.
If I had time, I'd run a check and see if the Cubs had any Pryors. But
oh boy, you got to have.
Just
something.
had to sneak that.
You got to have something for
that's
that.
That's the Monday morning humor.
For that. There
that's
we
the
go.
Best I've got right now.
That should have been two of those.
But I got to tell you,
there it is. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that was all I was saying. Is these guys that threw all that heat, they do wear down. What was the other kid from the Nationals? He was another one that
Strasburg.
Strasburg.
He was Strasburg.
Yeah, I mean he wore.
These guys come, they disappear.
Yeah, and when you're throwing hard, eventually it's about
something's
that's timing. Something's gonna go.
Something's gonna
break.
Kyle
Farnsworth used to throw 100 miles an hour, but his ball had no movement. I mean, that was the only guy I knew that threw over 100. But his ball was a flat fastball. When he was with the Yankees, it was a disaster. Every time he came in, it's just like faster it went in, faster it went out. Because there was no movement. He had some success in Detroit, and then, of course, the Yankees signed him for hundreds of millions, and he was a flop, just like Carl Pavano. Pavano, I think the Yankees gave him, I think they figured it out to be $1.2 million per start.
Per start?
Yeah, that's
$1.2 million.
He just, there was always something. He pulled a muscle in his ass. And then he gets in a car accident and re-hurts his ass. I mean, he was a pain in the ass. The Yankees, he was a real horse.
I think that was before they came up with
DUI. That was the same week that he hurt his ass. I lived in Jupiter, Florida, and that was at the corner of the intersection near my house was where Tony La Russa fell asleep at the red light.
Tony, really?
Yeah.
Right in your neighborhood?
Right there in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Tony La Russa.
Yeah.
Another name. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Did you see, oh man, I'm trying to think of what was it now? The Yankees yesterday.
They've looked terrible against the Reds.
The Reds, yeah.
Reds got
what,
their number.
took 2 out of 3?
2 out of 3. That was the first time we lost the series in a while. We run on this hot streak, and then we quickly go cold, but I'm glad the cold doesn't last that long.
Right.
But, we've got Giancarlo Stanton's out, and Judge is out, and Grisham is out, and our catchers we can't seem to get. We got another one on the injured reserve. We got Clark due to come back. And the pitching's been there. Well, not really. We gave up 10, but we continue to score 1 run, and that's not going to help.
The hitting, though. Hey, I like that Jazz Chisholm, though. I always,
he's wearing.
He wears what, Judge's pants?
No, Giancarlo's pants.
His
and
pants.
Judge's bat.
Judge's bat.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the combination.
They're both super large, but he's been hot. The great thing is, we were a last-second sign was Paul Goldschmidt, and he's proven to be a good ball player, and he's always had a steady career. This was the first real good year we've gotten from the Yankees out of the 3, but he's batting 297, 295, 297, something in there.
But hey, given what's happening with some of the top hitters, that's not too shabby.
Yeah,
he can be anywhere like 280.
Otto Velez is still Otto Torres.
From
the Marlins.
Otto out there with the Marlins, who have won 4 straight now.
Again, another little streak
hottest team in baseball
loss.
Right now.
Yeah, what have they won? 8 of 10.
Something like 9 of 11 or something like that. Yeah, they're on a hot streak. In June, this has been their month. They've now moved into a tie for 3rd place there with Washington. Philadelphia, though, the Phillies. Storm and Norman. We might have, you think we might have him
I reached
pop up on Thursday?
Yeah, I reached out to Storm and Norman. I can tell you the producer will not be here Thursday because he's going
to be producing elsewhere.
He's left us out, so I'll be producing the show.
He's going to be producing.
I'm going to be producing and starring in the.
There you go.
So if there's any issues,
that's a reason. That's a reason to
on a live show. So if there's any issues, it'll be live.
That's a reason to watch right there.
Yeah, that's it.
We could have various segments available for blooper
the
episodes.
Empty chair could get a lot of visual. The empty chair. Switch cameras.
Yeah, well, that should be a fun time.
Yeah,
Mikey Terranova. Well, now wait a second. If you're on the other side of the count, if you're in the producer's chair
in the booth,
Mikey's safe.
I get him from across.
You'll get him from it. That actually might be the worst.
It's a ballistic.
That's right. He's going to get a head on.
At least here he's on an angle. I had to fly out of the right incisor there.
He'll be bobbing and weaving like any opponent of an early Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah, so if you see Mikey bobbing and weaving, you'll know that we've now done the food special.
Well, we
have to put up some COVID plexiglass.
That's right. We'll just put that up.
Yeah, I think it'll be more entertaining if he wears the umbrella hat and the poncho.
Well, it should be a good time, but we're going to miss the producer. Now, the producer is going to be a good section for this soccer game.
Probably, I'm sure a box.
No idea.
I'm sure a box. If it's Joe Mullins, they're in a box.
Yeah,
Joe don't mess around. He's when it comes to sports promotions, he don't mess around.
Well, and it looks like a good game, and South Florida right now.
Brazil and South Florida, that's a good combination of party.
I tell you what, the producer is truly living the life.
Oh yeah,
he's rubbing elbows with the Ferrari people.
Yeah,
I don't even know. He's got calluses on his elbow.
He's got flyovers going over his hotel room.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, the
air show that he was at.
Yeah,
what was that? Fort Lauderdale, right?
Yeah.
And what's really the biggest discouragement for me is that's my end of Florida. There, that's where I grew up.
I was
Miami,
down there.
Fort
Not
Lauderdale
as much as yours, but I was down there 15 years.
For how many years?
15.
15 years.
15 years in Palm Beach.
In Palm Beach.
Yeah.
15
and then
years.
I moved.
Watching Tony La Russa
fall asleep at the wheel. And what was his name?
A lot of stuff happens. Tiger Woods has a rough time.
Oh, yeah, down there.
In Martin County.
Yeah. Well, no, in
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Which is Martin. Yeah, Martin
It is
County.
Martin
I think.
County, yeah.
I believe it is.
Yeah, I thought it was Palm Beach County, but anyway,
Well, it might be. We'll have to take a look because it might be
also
right on the border.
the owner of the Patriots, Kraft.
Robert Kraft.
That's where he got pulled out of Jupiter. He got pulled out of the.
There's something about Jupiter.
Yeah, he got pulled out of the massage parlor.
Wait a second.
The happy ending.
Yeah, that's a happy ending. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, are you listening?
Oh yeah, Deshaun Watson. No, Deshaun.
You know, before
25.
you know it.
There's 25 listening. 25 cases.
25.
And then
Wow,
how do you
he
get
was
rewarded?
a repeat customer.
Yeah,
they
how do
say
you-
that's the way to build a business.
Yeah,
It's with repeat customers.
that is
And,
horrible.
He was.
And how did he get
He was
rewarded?
contributing to his local economy. That's
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
how did he get rewarded? $250 million from the Cleveland Browns.
Look at that.
While he was being hated.
You think he's going to be the number one quarterback in Cleveland?
I don't think he'll ever play quarterback in the NFL again.
You don't.
No.
Not at all.
No. And the
Deshaun
shame of it
Watson.
was, man, he was on top of the world. It's almost
That is
like
crazy.
You know, the 6 inches between your ears plays a big part in your role in life because, Tiger from the sexual, the accusations and all the things, the infidelity and all this stuff that he went through.
He had a thing for a Perkins waitress there.
I thought it was Perkins or Waffle House?
I think it was Perkins. No,
Yeah.
Waffle House. No.
No
He spent his time at Perkins.
Yeah, no omelets with caps and japs. That was my favorite. At Waffle
Was that
House.
your favorite?
Caps and japs?
Yep.
That's not derogatory. That's caps is mushrooms and japs is jalapenos.
Yeah, got to clean that one up a little bit.
I did quickly.
Yeah, that was nice recovery there.
Yeah.
So Deshaun Watson, you don't think so? You think Sanders might be the guy? Give him a shot.
I guess so.
That way, when you lose a few games, you have a scapegoat,
Yeah.
and then you turn the page.
As long as Dad stays quiet, he's got to be careful. He sometimes oversteps, and I love primetime, but
primetime.
he definitely oversteps. But it's his son, just like it's an instinctive thing. I mean, that's what parents do.
And Shiloh Sanders having his own difficulties, and Shiloh. The spotlight wasn't really on him, but he has had some financial difficulties that have come into light.
Oh, have they?
Yeah,
Oh.
but I've
What kind of difficulties? Dad's
I think he on a Mercedes Benz or something like that. I think he was spending a little too much there.
He never even made the team. He got cut. Remember he got?
yeah.
Do you remember when he got cut and how he got cut? That's
Oh yeah,
for that unsportsmanlike.
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, Todd Bowles pulled him and then cut him.
Yeah,
He was furious. Todd Bowles don't play.
Yeah,
He didn't care who you are. You turn around and you do something stupid, which was what that was. You're
Absolutely.
gonna pay for it.
Todd Bowles.
Throwing a punch when you're trying to make a team makes you think that you're bigger than what you are.
Todd Bowles, I think, is one of the best coaches in the NFL.
I think so too, and I think who's the Dolphins head coach that sued the NFL?
Oh,
Brian
Flores.
Brian Flores.
Yeah,
I think Brian Flores was a phenomenal coach. I think that whole thing.
I think at some point he's going to be
The
in a
owner
head
of your
coaching
team was a
position.
real idiot. I got to be honest.
Oh, Ross.
Yeah.
Stephen Ross. Yeah, a lot of people aren't feeling him down there in South Florida.
No, but he's
These
like
next 2 years are going to be pivotal. They'll give him a year. They've really have taken that team and have eliminated a lot of the people that they felt were underperforming.
But how do you get rid? You got to get rid of the owner.
Yeah,
I mean,
at some point,
you guys are definitely having ownership issues are huge. I mean, because who fixes them? I mean, you had it with the Commanders. They finally had to get Daniel Snyder out of there because his actions got him out of there.
right?
You get these owners that cause themselves to get thrown. Donald Sterling. There's
With the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean, they just eventually do something stupid. But
Well,
what are we already out of time?
Well,
I saw the
we're
5-minute mark.
gonna be diving into the NFL before too long. And
Yeah.
now the NHL, they have their draft. Did you see? Just to finish up on that, the Kachuk brothers are now reunited with the Panthers down in Sunrise now.
Did they really?
Yeah, they got them from the Senators. They've given up a couple of number one picks.
Wow, that's huge.
A week
He's
from
awesome.
today.
He's a hell of a defenseman.
26. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be a great. I think that's a big move.
Oh, that's a monstrous move. I didn't even hear that.
That might, and there's so many players that are going to be returning from injuries, you know, where this team
Yeah, they're going to be scared.
They're
instantly scary, and the Rangers aren't scaring anybody.
they're scaring themselves.
We'll be wearing brown bags next year.
The Rangers.
Re-signing a Chris Kreider might help, but that ain't happening.
With brown bags with what, Dangers?
Yeah.
Instead of Rangers?
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, well, we still have some time. We'll see how that develops, but I believe the draft, that starts up on
join us Thursday. Mikey Terranova. Terranova's food will be here.
Yeah.
Johnny will be sticking meatballs in his pocket.
And you'll be on the other side of the counter.
That's it. So be aware. Be very aware.
So no live remote from the producer on Thursday?
Yeah, you're not going to...
Reporting live?
I would, but you guys are going to be doing your live at the same time. Well, maybe I can...
Remote in.
Yeah, remote in.
You'll have to be ready for that.
Okay. Just make sure you make the video.
That would be interesting.
YouTube instruction. Well, we'll probably do a couple crash courses.
Yeah.
But...
I can hear him now, reporting live from Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. Jealousy.
Well, hey, Tommy
I'll have
Thunder.
to practice it.
Yeah, whatever.
As always, it's been a great...
good show. It goes quick.
Yeah, it does. Every Monday morning. Yeah. And I hope you'll be watching coming up this Thursday, 6:30 to 7:30, the Chain Gang Sports Show for Tommy Thunder and the producer. This is Johnny Monte Carlo saying, see you Thursday.
Peace.
Things are truly better with us.